when is it worth becoming a limited company from a tax perspective? So the short answer is there's really no threshold to say when is it worth becoming a limited company. So it's not like, I don't know, when you get to 50 grand, it's worth becoming a limited company because you'll save loads in tax. It doesn't work like that. So I had a conversation with someone earlier today that makes about £105,000 worth of taxable profit a year. So on about 105k, they're going to pay about 34k of income tax. Now, when we ran the same numbers through a limited company and said, what would it look like on a like-for-like basis if you were to operate via a limited company, they would actually be worse off by about £2,000 a year. When you factor in corporation tax and income tax on salary and dividends, £2,000 a year worse off. So total taxes of around £36,000, whereas they would have paid £34,000 staying as they were. Now you're probably thinking, well, what if it was less? So on 85k, they'd be £1,189 worse off. On 55k, they'd be around £107 better off. When is it worth operating by a limited company? Well, the short answer is when you don't need all the money you're making. So in that 105k scenario, if you're making £105,000 worth of taxable income and you don't need all the money you're making, and let's say you're pretty comfortable living off 50 grand a year personally for yourself, so you leave about 33k in the business. But in that scenario, you're about 9 grand a year better off. But that's only because you left about 33 grand in the business. Anyway, I'll get back to work. What do you think?